All right, guys, welcome to another episode of eBay Week in Review, where we go through items on my watch list. What did they sell for? What did I bid on? Let's see how it went down. We're going to start with this 2014 Emblems of Endorsement from the Cup, Martin St. Louis, a beautiful dual patch auto, sells for $245 US. He's the coach of the Montreal Canadiens. He was a great player, Hall of Famer, just a beautiful card. Doesn't get enough respect in the hobby. This Sidney Crosby OPG Platinum Preview Seismic Gold out of 25 was listed for $150 on volume accumulation. It's a PSA 9, but they ended it early without a sale. And one thing I just caution everybody, if you have cards on your want list, these vendors, a lot of them, these sellers, they are active elsewhere at card shows, on Instagram, on Facebook. These cards can show up on your ended list the next day without notice. So when you see a card you like, get those bids in or get those offers in as soon as you can. You may be disappointed. This is the C from Mick and McDavid game used, notable nameplate from the Cup, sells for $1,077 USD, about $14.50 Canadian. Really cool card, game used, hand numbered out of 7. I love these notable nameplates. This is a Walter Payton autograph, guys. He's long deceased. Top 3 running back of all time, top 5 for sure. Some would say number 1. This autograph sells for $1,710 USD. It's out of 150. It's a PSA 7. The autograph gets a 10. And guys, just a really cool autograph offered by my channel partner, MC Sports Cards. Here's another MC card. This is the Connor Bedard 2023 Upper Deck Young Gun, but this is the silver foil variation. It sells for $2,245. It's a PSA 9. I'm curious, how does that rank population-wise versus the other cards? Well, number 1, it's a pop 11 with 5 graded higher. If you click on population here, it will take you to the full checklist. Now, you'll notice Connor Bedard Young Guns, his base Young Gun has been graded almost 12,000 times. All the variations are lower numbers. The high gloss 1s, the exclusives 19, the outburst 388, the outburst red 1s, and our silver foil here has only been graded 18 times. That's pretty low. $2,245 for this card seems like a reasonable deal to me. Congrats to the new owner. Let's see this next. Here's another MC card. This is the Franco Harris, 1973. He's a Hall of Famer. It's his rookie card. It's a Topps card. It's a PSA 9. Now, it sells for $2,275. That seems like a lot to me for a PSA 9 of a 1970s Hall of Famer. Even Franco Harris, a great one. So we go to PSA and we check out the population. Well, it's a pop of 121, but guys, there's only 2 graded higher, only 2 PSA 10s of this Hall of Fame rookie. So the 121 pop becomes kind of where we can actually dip our toes in, and 2275 is no longer surprising for this particular Franco Harris rookie card. Here's a Ken Griffey Jr. 2001 Upper Deck game jersey. It's a patch, though, with an on-card autograph, number 30 of 30 copies produced. The card grades out of 5, but who really cares? It's a beauty. So I wonder, why does it only sell for $2,026? Well, maybe it's partially the grade, but also I think he's pictured with the Cincinnati Reds. Most collectors who collect Griffey want him in Seattle, myself included. A great-looking card, though, nonetheless. Here was one of my favorites from the MC Mondays weekly auction back on September 2nd. I chose my favorite 10 cards from the auction after Adam Gray, the Real 27 guy, chose his top 10 favorites, and I wanted no overlap. So this was my favorite of the next best 10. In my opinion, it sells for $2,040. It's a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, dual on-card auto, game-used jersey card from SP Game Used, numbered out of 50. You get yellow and purple Laker colors. Just a really, really cool card. I thought that was a pretty fair price as well. Now here, this is a unicorn, guys. This is a Jerry Rice 1999 EX Century Bright Lights orange insert card. It's a PSA 10. And you would think it's a pop 3. It says it right here in the description. You think, okay, pop 3, that's a low pop. But you have to dig deeper, guys. Go to the PSA pop report and you will see they've only graded 5 total copies of this card ever. This card is 25 years old. PSA has only received 5 submissions. This is a true unicorn card. And considering that it only sold for $1,125 USD, I think these are under appreciated, maybe not well known. What a great looking cool card right there, guys. And again, you just don't see them. Here's a Tim Duncan Skybox EX 2001 Jambalaya PSA 8, by many accounts, the number 1 most important, the best insert of the 90s is the Jambalaya, and a Tim Duncan PSA 8 on MC Sports Cards on MC Monday sells for $2,075. Magic Johnson 09 Exquisite Game Use Patch Auto. I love this card, guys. I love Magic. I want to have a Magic auto patch. I've talked about it for a while now. This one sells for 2026. It's that iconic 09 exquisite design. I absolutely love it. Sold by my friends at MC Sports Cards. It's a pop 2 in this grade. Just love it. I did not pull the trigger, but look at that great 3-color patch. Eventually, I will get myself a Magic auto patch. Now, here we have a Ken Griffey Jr. 1998 Flair Showcase Row 0. There were 250 copies of this card produced. It is numbered on the back right over there. As you can see, it's a beautiful, beautiful card. It is a PSA 10. Let's look at the population. It's a pop 10 with 0 graded higher, of course, because it is a PSA 10. And let's look at the total amount of submissions. So this is it right here. You can see there are several variations, row 0, 1, 2, and 3. This is the row 0. It's only been graded 34 times ever by PSA. And this copy got a 10. This is one of the 10. You got about a third of a chance of getting a 10. Great card. Sells for a $17.75. I think that's a great deal considering the overall population and print run. All right, Rookie Year McDavid Exquisite Patch, Jumbo Patch. Look how beautiful this card is. BGS 9.5, sold by MC Sports Cards for $17.75 US, 2,400 Canadian. I just love exquisite McDavid rookie patch cards. I'll get one eventually. This is a great looking piece right here. Just check that out. What an awesome card. All right. Essential Credentials Futures. I love the weird look of these cards with the reds and the pinks. This is the Ray Allen PSA 7. It's the future from 1997. Only 48 copies were produced. This is 15 of 48. Sells for $28.50 USD on MC Sports Cards. I'm a fan of Ray Allen. He's kind of, after Shaquille and MJ, he's that next level for me of guys that I like to collect. And this one I was watching. I would love to buy it, but I did not. $28.50 USD. Now, this is interesting. Michael Jordan, 97, Skybox Metal Universe Platinum Port. This is a very important insert card of Michael Jordan. It's beautiful. Now, this is a PSA 6, and it still sells for $4,350. I used to own a PSA 10. I sold my PSA 10 last year. This was my sale right here. $75,000 I got for my PSA 10 last year. Overall population, it's been graded 89 times. There are only 17 of these of PSA 10s, but we are looking at one of these 2 PSA 6s, and I would like to replace all the Jordans I sold last year eventually, and I will eventually. This would have been a great candidate, but after grabbing this Babe Ruth a couple weeks ago, I'm just not spending thousands and thousands of dollars on cards right now. But this was a great card and really a great buy for whoever landed this for $43.50. I inspected the card. It looked really nice to me as far as the 6 goes. Here's an important Aaron Rodgers rookie card, 2005 Topps Chrome Gold Exfractor out of $399 with an autograph PSA 10. Really cool card offered by MC Sports Cards. Sells for 10 grand Canadian, right on the button, $7,373 USD. I mean, just a really great card. He had a pretty good game yesterday, even though they couldn't pull off the win with the Jets. This is the Lionel Messi Mega Cracks rookie from 2004. It's a BGS 8.5. This is a really important card as far as the hobby goes. One of the more iconic cards in the hobby. I'm not a soccer collector, but I am a collector of great players and great cards, and Messi fits that bill. One day I will own one of these cards. I'm going to start to look at them now and kind of see how they trend. All right, we got a run of Patrice Bergeron cards from the cup here, guys. We're going to start off with this 06 signature patches out of 75 with a beautiful 3-color patch, I should say, 4 breaks, a gorgeous bright blue auto. Sells for $331 Canadian on eBay, as well as his second-year limited logos. Look at this beauty. Does 1,025 Canadian on 17 bids. So 1,025 get to the limited logos. Meanwhile, a third of that price gets you the signature patches, and this is out of 75, while the limited logos is out of 50. Both great cards. I do like this one better, but the value is certainly there on the signature patches. Here's another copy of the same card that sold for $333, but this one does $168, mostly because look at the patch is not nearly as interesting as this patch is. 3-color 4 break versus 2-color 1 break, and the autograph's a little bit weaker, basically half the price for this card versus this card. Just goes to show how important patch cards are in the hobby, or the patch themselves. But this one takes the cake, guys. This is the first year of the cup, 05. Honorable numbers. Patrice Bergeron, great looking auto. 37 copies made, but that patch is from the bear head on the shoulder. You can see the shoulder right there. What a beautiful, beautiful card. Autograph is really nice. A little bit of bubbling, but not too bad at all. It does $1,676. And then finally, no, 2 more. We got this 2012 Emblems of Endorsement Dual patch auto. Great auto right there. A little thinner on the tip than the other ones, but still great. One color patch there, not so great, but this is a really nice 3-color patch right there. It does $605. And finally, the 2011 limited logos with a nice 3-color patch and a beautiful auto does just under 600 Canadian. There is your review of Patrice Bergeron on eBay for the last week from the Cup. Here's a 2012 Emblems of Endorsement Pavel Bure out of 15, does $3,060 on 27 bids by Slab Sharks. And guys, listen, I don't love the patches on this card. One color yellow, even this one here, yeah, it's 2-color with some neat detail, but it doesn't do much for me at all. Yet Pavel Bure does not have a lot of auto patches, and beggars can't be choosers. So this one does $3,060. Pretty cool card nonetheless, but I would like a different copy in my collection. Now, this is interesting, guys. This is a second-year Cup Stan Mikita signature patch out of 75 with an absolutely filthy patch. Now, this is the good filthy. Now, we have the bad filthy. Look at this autograph here. This thing has been faded almost to oblivion. This is disgusting, filthy, bad. This is disgusting, filthy, good, bad, good, bad, good. Anyway, I hate the autograph on this card. I would never want this card in my collection. But if you like patches more than autos, the auto really isn't important to you, which is, I don't know why it wouldn't be, but anyway, it gets $102. If this card had a good auto, I could see this being a $500 card easily. So big discount for the autograph. Guys, don't leave your autos out in the sun and in the light. I love Upper Deck Ultimate Premium swatches from all the years they've done them. I was collecting 3 different sets or 3 years worth of the sets before. I still have several in my PC. I don't have a copy of this. I would have loved to have added this Sidney Crosby. Look at that little bit of yellow up in the corner. Really helps the card. Does $392. Just love it. Only 25 copies produced. Maybe I'll find a copy eventually. Now, I'm all about low grade, high eye appeal. Here we have a PSA 3 52 Parker's Terry Sawchuk. This is his second-year card. A lot nicer than the 51 by all accounts, just in terms of, the overall design, the size, everything. But this is a beautiful card. I have this in a PSA 6. I believe I have a copy. There it is right there. There's my PSA 6. Here's the PSA 3 that sold for $162. And I was thinking to myself, well, maybe I'll sell my 6 and, upgrade by downgrading, right? I'll pocket the difference in the money and pick up this PSA 3 was sold by ComC Auctions for $160. I did not do that. I'll probably keep my 6. I do love it, but this is a great card. Whoever got this really hit a home run as far as centering and eye appeal goes for a low grade Sawchuk, early Sawchuk, and what a great price, $162.50. Congrats to the new owner. Here's another card that I have a copy of, 2021, the Cup Cale Makar Foundations. This is a quad patch on-card auto, only 5 copies produced of Cale Makar, sells for $1,008, and I was watching it on Slab Sharks Auctions because I own a copy of the card. Here's my copy right here. There's my copy. I like my copy a lot better as far as the patches go. I think they're just more interesting than this card over here. So I want to see what this one would sell for, to know, how did I do with the purchase of mine and what is mine maybe worth now, just out of curiosity. Well, I think mine's worth a bit more than this one because mine has nicer patches, but overall a great looking card. Now, this one was on my watch list for a while until I went into my watch list one day and it ended up on the ended tab. And that's going to happen, guys. Cards on your watch list that are set at buy it now or best offers, they are eventually going to end in most cases. And this one did. This one, they were asking $2,000 US for this card. It's a dual signature patches from 2015, the Cup of Steve Yzerman and Nick Lidstrom, 2 of the best Detroit Red Wings of all time, definitely on their Mount Rushmore of all-time players. And this one, again, he was asking $2,000 USD. What does he sell it for? $1,500 is what he accepted, or he or she, on this card. So this seller, a little bit of intel, DJB 2505, looks like sometimes they'll take about 75% of the offers that you make. That's good intel right there. Great card. I'd love to own it. I'll watch out for another copy. I saw this card and it just caught my eye. 3 game used patches of 3 of the best running backs of all time. We already talked about Walter Payton, but Barry Sanders and Emmitt Smith easily. Are these the top 3 all-time running backs? Probably. Just a beautiful card. This was ended. So it no longer available. The seller either changed their mind or moved it elsewhere, maybe on Instagram, Facebook, or at a card show. Who knows? But a great looking card. Now, this is one I should have bought, guys. Look at this absolute stunner of a card. 2005 exquisite Magic Johnson auto patch, 3-color, beautiful patch, beautiful autograph. Would be beautiful in my collection. Was asking $1,400. but this card was ended. Now, when that happens, sometimes you don't know why the seller ended it. I could send this guy a message and say, hey, why'd you end the card? Do you still have it? Maybe try and find them on Instagram. But that's a strategy that you can employ, everybody. But just a beautiful card, and maybe I'll follow up with that guy one day. This one sort of broke my heart here, guys. This card was on my watch list. I wanted to buy it because I collect these cup base patch variants from all the years. As many of you would know by now, I got over 400 of them. This card was sitting at like $22.50 with about 5 seconds left. Let's look at the bids. You'll see what I did here. So I came in at the beginning. I put in the first bid at $20. It was bid up to $22.50 by this guy here, right? His proxy was $47.50. I came in. This item ended at 7:55 p.m. my time. I came in at 7:55 and put in a bid of $55.55. Not enough. I put in another bid of $99, and that was not enough either, because this guy had come in over the top at 100 and probably even more. So I don't remember if I typed in 99 or that was a pre-populated bid option by the eBay app, but in any event, I missed out on the card, and as sad as I am, I will get over it. There's always more cards to buy out there. Caitlin Clark. This is a 1-of-1 currency project painted card. Now, this card was originally a Panini card right here, as you can see. That's the original. This is after Julian and Abdul from the Currency Project got their hands on this and painted it. These guys do a great job. They are really turning some sports cards into fine art. Follow them here on eBay. Follow them on Instagram. They only ever have one auction going at a time. They may increase that to 2 down the road. I'm not sure. Or maybe they might slow it down. But in any event, they've only done 150 or so cards in their whole collection. I do own one of them. I own a LeBron picked up a couple years ago. But this gets $1,059, guys. This fine art movement is for real. And this is the first Caitlin Clark that they've done. I'm sure someone is very happy with that. Congrats to them on the great sale. This Sidney Crosby 2022 Jambalaya PSA 10. I thought about bidding on this one. I don't think I ended up getting a bid in. It just kind of went up beyond where I wanted to be, but it sold for $360, and maybe I should have gone higher because that's pretty cheap for a PSA 10 Jambalaya. Let's see what the population is. You come down here, it's a pop 2 only, and if we look at how many have been graded, only 5 have been graded of this card so far. There will be more, I'm sure. 3 9s, 2 10s. Again, I think $360 is a great price for that card, and maybe I should have been more aggressive. Next up are 2 Barry Sanders cards, and I want your guys' opinions in the chat below because I'm starting to watch more Barry Sanders auto patches. Now, I don't think he really has any auto patches from his playing days, so the best we can do is post-playing days. Immaculate Flawless makes beautiful cards. This is an Immaculate from 2022. There's only 10 copies of this produced. Only 10 produced, and this is just beautiful. Look at this beautiful patch, beautiful auto, gorgeous design overall, great use of holo foil. I just love this card. Sells for $975. But look at this next one. Also really beautiful. This is by Flawless. This is from Flawless. It's numbered out of 20, and it does 866. It's a PSA 9. I'm not too concerned about the grades here. At least they are the same. Which would you prefer? This one here for $975 or this one for $866? Me, guys, I'm all over this card by a mile for me. I absolutely love the looks of this card. This one doesn't do as much for me, but it is beautiful. It sells for $866. This is a really cool, exquisite Connor McDavid game used patch card numbered out of only 5. Nice get some orange in it. Now that is not oil drop, but that is jersey. It is a beautiful piece. I'd love to own a copy. Maybe one day. Does $256 USD and ComC auctions or $350 Canadian. Now here's a card I really wanted to buy. I was looking forward to this one ending. I was watching. I was going to put in a bid. The bids got away from me. I did not get one in. This Joe Sakic, the Cup NHL collection. Beautiful patch, beautiful auto from 2019, sells for $992. And I wanted it because I have the Peter Forsberg from this set that it would have looked great beside. There's my Forsberg. Gosh darn, I need to get myself one of these Sakics to put beside it. Those would look great together. I'll wait for the next one. Here's another one that breaks my heart. Johnny Gaudreau, 2017 Cup base patch variant. As I said before with the Zetterberg, I have lots of these, over 400. I really wanted the Johnny Gaudreau, but I just did not bid high enough. I did get some bids in here. I bid 77, 77, then 84, then 90. I think the second 2 were the eBay, pre-populated bid amount options. but this thing ended at 1919. That's when I got my bids in, but this guy was already way above where I was going to go, and he won the card. Congrats to him. Wish I could have had it, but again, there's always more cards out there. Now, I'm not really, this isn't a card I would ever buy. I'm not a big Kawhi Leonard guy, but I was curious, what's a third-year Prism Gold card of a player like Kawhi Leonard going to sell for? There's only 10 of these. It's a PSA 9, which is a respectable grade, of course. Sells for $1,204. Very interesting by MC Sports Cards. MC also sold this Grant Hill cut above insert from Skybox EX2000, 1996. It's a PSA 10. It's a pop 3. And even the Grant Hill does almost $3,000 US, almost 4,000 Canadian. And cut aboves are just awesome. I do have a Shaquille O'Neal in my collection. I love it. This is such a cool card. 1997 Skybox Premium Star Rubies. This is the Michael Irvin. It's a PSA 7. Just a gorgeous card, numbered out of 50. It was a card I was watching. I watch lots of MC cards. I'll do a reel for them or a carousel post every Monday when I'm not doing a live stream with them, which are the last 2 Mondays of the month usually. Anyway, this one does 33.30. Just an absolutely beautiful card, guys. Watch Star Rubies. They are nice. They're among my favorites. Now, here's another card. I wasn't going to buy this card, but this Joe Burrow NFL debut rookie black gold out of 8 from Mosaic in 2020, it caught my eye. It's just a beautiful looking card, and I still think it's gorgeous. It sells for $1,913. This Dr. J Exquisite Auto Patch is from 2004. It's numbered out of 50, which is Adam Gray, Real 27 guy, educated me recently. This is a short print. These are usually out of 100, like the Magic we saw earlier. This one's out of 50. Really cool card. I love the 3-color patch. Love the great bold on-card auto. Just a beauty right here. It does $3,383 by MC Sports Cards. And then this one caught my eye as well. 97 Finest Jerry Rice Embossed Refractor. Now, this is not numbered, but it sells for $1,825. The basketball cards are numbered. So I thought to myself, is this numbered to the same as the basketball cards? We don't know. Or like, was it produced in that same quantity? We don't know. But the basketball cards, here is the Michael Jordan Embossed Refractor. This is numbered out of 263, as you can sort of see down there at the bottom. We're not going to spend that time, but it's numbered, trust me, it's numbered out of 263. There's the front of it. Is that the same card, or is this gold embossed refractor the same one? This one's numbered out of 74, as you can see right here. There's the front of it. Big, this is a grail card for basketball collectors, for Jordan collectors. This one's out of 74. The other one here I showed you is out of 263. What is this out of? I don't know, but 1825 seems like a pretty good price for this card. Let's check out the population, though. Here's the card itself. We scroll down. It's a pop 1 with 7 graded higher. But what about the total population? Well, we have the embossed. We have the embossed refractor. Now we are looking here at the embossed refractor. Oh, let's go back here. The embossed refractor, it's only been graded 8 times, you guys. And it might be the best of all. So I don't think there's a gold embossed refractor. This is the top of the line here. Only 8 of them. Oh my gosh. So it makes me feel like, 1825 might be a bit of, I don't want to say a steal, but a really good deal. People just might not know what they're dealing with there. Here's a really cool Max Verstappen, Sergio Perez Dynasty F1 dual auto patch out of 5. Love the Red Bull pieces right here on card autos. Verstappen is, is he GOAT minus 1 after Hamilton? Will he overtake Hamilton? Tough to say, probably not, but still a great racer, driver, and Perez is no slouch either. I thought that was a beautiful card. Sells for $2,128 on MC Sports Cards. This Nolan Ryan, Jerry Kuzman rookie from 68 Tops, it's graded authentic. I think maybe mostly because of this paper loss in the top right corner. The submitter just maybe didn't want to put a grade on, but look at these inscriptions. Hall of Fame 99, the Ryan Express, and Strikeout King. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. He did a great job of putting them right down the middle there. Really cool Nolan Ryan inscribed autograph rookie. Sells for $875 on MC Sports Cards. And here we have one of my favorite designs in all of cards, 1998 Skybox Premium Star Rubies out of 50. This is a PSA 5. Steve Young. Steve Young, I never see people flexing Steve Young card. I mean, he's got Super Bowls. He was a great quarterback, but under collected, I would say. Still sells for $1925 in a PSA 5 holder. This, as I said, this is my favorite design. I own the Ken Griffey Jr. of the same design. There's my Griffey. I absolutely love it. Keep your eyes on Rubies, guys. I think they are one of the more underappreciated cards, even though the Jordans go for crazy money. Here's a Dennis Rodman exquisite jersey patch out of 100. Great looking card, BGS 8.5. Rodman gets a ton of hobby love. Converse to Steve Young, of course. $4,139 this sells for. Great 3-color patch. Great on card auto. nice Rodman card right there by MC. I was watching out of curiosity. And then this card by MC as well. Maybe my favorite card that MC Sports Cards sold last week. I just love the looks of this Cal Ripken, and I'm usually not a big fan of pinnacle mirror golds and platinums. At least in hockey, I don't love the designs. A lot of people do, not me. But this one caught my eye. Absolutely love it. Sells for $4,151. Only 25 copies were produced. This is a PSA 9, and it is a Pop 1. Really great card. Congrats to the new owner. Giannis Antetokounmpo, Crown Royal Kaboom Gold out of 10, sells for $3,200. I'm just watching Kabooms. I'm interested in what they do. Like to keep my eyes on the market. And finally, this Mario Lemieux honorable numbers from 2010. This is actually, I believe, a 2009, numbered out of 66. Let's just have a look and see if I can prove that. Yeah, this is from 09. So it's mislabeled here in the auction title, but no big deal. They were asking 1,000 Canadian. They end up accepting what works out to 662 US, or I believe 900 Canadian. I thought 1,000 Canadian was a pretty good price on it. I had it on my watch list. This patch on the right is very unique for the card. I've seen several of these, both great patches, but this one's extra unique on the right-hand side. Great auto. I just love the clean design of this year. Again, they were asking 1,000. They took 900 Canadian, and I think whoever bought that is going to be very pleased with that purchase. Guys, stick around 2 nights from now on Thursday the 12th. I will be going live with Josh Adams. He is co-founder of 90sauctions.com. We will be doing the auction spotlight episode with him where we go through some of the items going off. Tons of Jordans. I've got bids on several actually already. Join us then on Thursday night here, 9:30 Eastern, and I'll be back on Saturday night with Sports Cars Live. Guys, please like, subscribe, turn on those dang notifications. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Have a great rest of your week.